Experts say state-run TV out of Moscow has a very firm grip on Russian public opinion. Jake?
CNN's Brian Stelter, thank you so much for that report. Our CNN fact checker Daniel Dale joins us now live to break down some specific examples of Russian misinformation that he's tracking. And Daniel, the Russian government and its allies, they've been trying to deceive people. They've been lying about the killing of civilians in Bucha outside Kyiv. What can you tell us about the misinformation?
Jake, the Russian government has claimed that not a single local resident was killed while Russian troops were in Bucha, and that evidence to the contrary was staged or fake or a hoax. And Jake, these claims are frankly ridiculous. They're totally false. It has been conclusively demonstrated that civilians were indeed killed while Russian troops were in Bucha, and witnesses say by Russia. Let's walk through some of the Russian deception here. I want to show people just how hard Russia and its allies have been working to trick people. In early April, videos emerged of dead people on a street outside in Bucha. And so Russian officials quickly settled on a way to cast doubt on these videos. They claimed that one of the videos showed that a person lying on the road was actually alive, that their hand was moving. But journalists quickly proved that the so-called moving hand was actually just a drop of water moving across the windshield of the car from which this video was filmed. And journalists also found still photos of that same person on the road, clearly deceased. So, end of story? Well, not for the Russian government. It also suggested that the bodies only appeared on this Bucha road days after Russian troops withdrew from the area. So they were hinting that the bodies had been placed there by Ukrainian forces. But that is, of course, false too. Satellite photos prove there had been bodies on that road for more than 2 weeks of the period when Russian troops were present. So now, end of story, surely, with satellite photo proof? No, again, pro-Russia social media accounts and a pro-Russia supposed fact-check site, not a very good site, then started casting doubt on the satellite photos, claiming that the satellite company in question wasn't even taking pictures over Bucha on March 19th, the date on some of these photos. But the company was taking pictures on that day, either out of malice or out of ignorance. The people doing the so-called fact-check just weren't properly doing their online archive search. So, Jake, this is exhausting for me to keep track of, and this is my full-time job. So I'm sure that regular people around the world find it exhausting themselves to keep track of. And I think that's the point. I think what Russia is doing is throwing so much nonsense at the wall that either some of it sticks and gets believed, or just that it all tires people out, that people get so confused and overwhelmed by everything being contested, even the most obvious seeming of facts, that they throw up their hands and say, I don't know what's true, I can't keep track of all this. And that's tough, and I think we as journalists have to fight hard against that.